What if the eclipses you're feeling now were echoes from a sacred promise your soul made a year ago? What if this September isn't just another month, but the culmination of a karmic arc, a cosmic conversation between your past, your purpose, and your power? And if you listen, if you really listen, the heavens are offering instructions. Today we're going to decode them, and I'll guide you into how to embody them through group meditation, ritual, and the radiant science of Kundalini Yoga. Satnam, beloved ones, welcome. I'm Mataji, and today we are entering a sacred conversation, not just about astrology, not just about energy, but about you. It's about us, about how the celestial rhythms are sculpting your soul path, and how we as a community can embody the energies that are streaming through during this profound eclipse cycle. Let's breathe together now. Exhale and just let it land. Let's go back. The eclipses of September 24 and now September 25 are not isolated incidents. They are bookends, literally, in a sacred initiation. They belong to a larger celestial story unfolding over an 18-month cycle as the lunar nodes, the north and south nodes, are traveling across the sky, guiding our evolution. In 2024, we stepped through a veil. In 2025, we're embodying what we've seen on the other side. So let's break this down together. The 2024 eclipses were the initial pulse. In September 24, we had a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, followed by a solar eclipse in Libra. Pisces invited us into the watery, the mystical dimension. It was a time of endings, a letting go of illusions. The veils were thin. Many of you have experienced strange dreams, old wounds resurfacing, even flashes of spiritual insight, or even grief that didn't feel like your own. That eclipse asked us to surrender. Then came Libra, the scales, heart as light as a feather. Here we were asked, what are you clinging to that keeps you out of alignment in relationship? Where are you performing peace instead of embodying truth? These eclipses stirred the undercurrents. They began to reveal hidden contracts, the ones you never signed but have still been obeying. And now the 2025 eclipses are the integration and the emergence. Now as we approach the September 2025, the energy is intensifying. September the 7th, 2025, there's a total lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is the culmination of the emotional and spiritual journey that began in 2024. What surfaced last year now becomes visible, undeniable. This eclipse opens the floodgates of compassion and surrender, yes, but also clear sight. You may finally see what you couldn't last year. You may finally release what was only beginning to unravel before. September 21st of this year, there's the partial solar eclipse in Virgo. And then the earth speaks. Virgo, the priestess, she asked, what will you do with what you've seen? This is not just mystical, this is practical devotion. Healing your body, clarifying your service, organizing your life into right rhythm. Virgo doesn't dream about the sacred, she lives it. Personal and collective themes are these eclipses are tied through the Pisces-Virgo axis and the lingering influence of the Aries-Libra nodal journey. All of this asks us to end karmic stories of victimhood and overgiving. Step into compassionate clarity and sacred boundaries. Reclaim service as sacred, not servitude. That's a big one. And heal our emotional body so we can ground our spiritual gifts. And this is not just personal. Collectively, we are being shown what systems need to be healed, where service has been corrupted, and how communities must rebuild trust and rhythm with nature, the body, and the divine. How we're going to work with this through Kundalini technology? Well, this for me and how to share with you is the most important part. How do we live this, integrate this, embody this? First of all, we don't just watch eclipses, we enter them through breath, mantra, and group vibration. In our upcoming community gatherings and group meditations, we will harness these eclipse energies using ancient tools from Kundalini Yoga. We'll be doing a meditation for the arc line and creating auric strength. We'll stabilize and protect our energy field during these potent portal days. We'll work with a Kriya for the immune system and the nervous system to ground the Piscean energies and help the Virgo integration of the Earth Priestess flow through the physical body. We'll be using a very powerful mantra, Ap Sahai Hoa, for dissolving fear, mental fog, and restoring divine trust during these emotional times. And then sound medicine, of course, group gong bath during the eclipse windows, allowing the crystalline energies and frequencies to integrate what the mind cannot process. We meditate together to anchor the light codes of the eclipse into our personal lives. We chant to alchemize the karmas that are being unearthed. We gather because collective vibrational coherence accelerates healing. So I invite you, step into this time not as an observer, but as a participant. Your soul chose to be alive now. Come and sit with us. Breathe, release, vision, embody, and serve. Join us for this eclipse meditation portal. September the 7th through the 21st, we'll be doing Kundalini practice, sound healing, soul counsel. May your presence be your offering. May your clarity be your compass, and may your heart lead the way. Sat Nam.